Welcome to Innocence Stolen. This is a reaction video on something derogatory that I seen online. It was a black man speaking about black women, and I thought it was completely unnecessary. He said that her body shape was unacceptable. He said that she was wrong and strong. He said she doesn't listen to her man. And he also said that she is not as attractive as other women. He said that when she's in the service industry, people do not like to be served by her, and people don't like to serve her. And these were things that I felt were completely unnecessary and spoke more about the lens that he is seeing life through, as opposed to the truth of what a black woman is. So I thought I would speak about the power, the truth, and the legacy of the black woman. Long before chains, before ships crossed oceans carrying stolen souls, the black woman was royalty. She was priestess, matriarch, mother of kingdoms. She didn't just raise children. She shaped empires. In the heart of Africa, family was a sacred circle. Black men protected. Black women guided. Children thrived. There was order. And there was balance. The family unit was strong, interwoven with respect, love, and spiritual alignment. Then there was the disruption. That's when slavery came, and everything changed. The black man was torn from his family. The black woman was stripped, raped, and sold. Babies were torn from her arms. Husbands sold like cattle. That divine family structure shattered by force. But the black woman, well, she held on. She mothered her own and the children of others. Yes, she protected culture in lullabies and braided patterns. Even in bondage, she found ways to uplift, to teach, to heal. Her womb became both battlefield and sanctuary. And though her innocence was stolen, her spirit was not. In fact, when freedom came, it wasn't full. It wasn't real. Jim Crow laws, lynchings, segregation, poverty. How was that freedom? Still, the black woman rose. She rebuilt families from ashes, often without protection, often with broken men traumatized by a system that told them they were nothing. She stayed by his side. She worked. She prayed. She led. And she carried generations forward. Today, many black families are led by single moms. Not because black women want to raise their children alone. That would be ridiculous to think. But because systems were built to make it hard not to. Mass incarceration of the black man, economic inequality, broken education systems, racial trauma. But here's what that guy didn't say on his video. Black mothers are superheroes. They cook, they clean, They show up to work and still make it to school plays. And when they don't make it to those school plays, it's because they're working than the average person, much harder than most women and even most men, to keep a roof over their children's heads. They hold their sons accountable and they teach their daughters self-love. And even when society tries to shame them like this guy did online, Black women hold their heads high. And not because they're too proud, not because they're wrong and strong, but because they are descendants of warriors. So when men say online that Black women are too difficult, too angry, bad at customer service, or too heavy, we need to pause and ask, what lens are you looking through? What was your personal experience in life? Because, young man, you are not speaking factual. You are projecting. And what you are projecting is self-hate dressed up as critique. That's not critique. What you did, you tried to tear away years of change and rising from the flames. The claim that Black women aren't good in service roles, that's false. There are many great Black women out there that serve and make people feel like they are in a 5-star establishment when they are only in a 1-star, if that. But the Black women make them feel like they are more worthy than the 1-star budget that they have to spend, and not even tip the Black woman what the Black woman is deserving of. What some call attitude is actually boundaries. What some call rude is clarity and confidence. Black women serve daily in hospitals, schools, airports, law offices, restaurants, 1-star to 5-star. And they do it with grace and grit, even while carrying invisible weights. Weights that not many people out there see. And if someone doesn't like serving a Black woman or being served by a Black woman, that says more about them than her. The guy online said Black women are too big, but what he missed is the world copies Black women's curves. They go get fat taken from one place of their body to be put in another. They get implants for thicker hips, thighs, even fillers for full lips. And the Black woman's body is celebrated by women all around the world trying to mimic them, but yet criticized on the Black woman herself. Black women come in every size, and all of it is sacred. Their softness is divine. Their strength is unmatched. Their beauty doesn't need permission. It doesn't need comparison. It is its own masterpiece. Black women shine in every form. Deep ebony, bronze glow, natural coils, silk press, locks, braids, even bald. Their skin catches sunlight, their voice holds stories, and their eyes reflect galaxies. With or without makeup, she is breathtaking. And when she does wear makeup, she becomes art. Still real, still rooted. Come on, let's not pretend. Men across the world travel for a taste of the Black woman's essence, not just for body, but for her entire being. Her rhythm, her rawness, her regal spirit. She's not just part of culture. She is culture. When a Black woman gains knowledge, she becomes elite, but not elitist. Elite. She becomes a woman of presence, a visionary, a lighthouse in a storm. Her elevation heals generations. She doesn't just rise, she lifts entire bloodlines. For centuries, the innocence of Black women was stolen through lies, violence, and media distortion. They say she's too loud, too masculine, too much. It's never true. It was a plot to dim the brilliance of Earth's rarest gem. But even through pain, the Black woman rises with class, with intellect, with divinity. So I say to this young man online that no other woman is equal to the Black woman. And I'm not saying this out of arrogance. I'm saying it out of reverence. A Black woman transforms pain into power. She doesn't just survive, she elevates. Tell me what woman can raise kings and heal queens, all while starting a revolution and still making dinner and making sure the house is clean. To the Black men who criticize Black women, know this: she is not your enemy. She is your echo, your mirror, your foundation. When you tear her down, you tear down yourself. You side with the oppressor. You betray your bloodline. If you were taught to mock her, unlearn it. If you were trained to prefer others over her, reprogram yourself. Because loving the Black woman is not just affection, it's restoration, it's resistance, it's returning home. Black woman does not need comparison. She is essence in and of herself. So young man online who thinks it's funny, comical, hilarious to put down a Black woman because you have never met the true essence of a real Black woman, shows your ignorance, and your ignorance is not the reality. Thank you so much for joining Innocence Stolen. I'm Cerise Fairfax. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and like it, just to let me know that you enjoy my content. If you can also help support my channel by hitting subscribe, I would really appreciate that. It encourages me to make more videos. Remember, you're here right now. Tomorrow is not promised. So be good to yourself. Be good to others. And make today count. God bless you.